Good morning, Achieve Charter School. How are you guys doing today? Curious George and I are here. We're both doing great, and we're ready to talk about curiosity, which I think will be sparking some very interesting conversations this week. Hopefully some kind of weird conversations, and hopefully things that cause us to learn about new things that we don't know about. Before we jump into that, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand at attention. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Nice job. You can have a seat. So Curious George and I have been hanging out, and we've been talking a little bit about curiosity, and he's super curious about a lot of things, but actually I'm really curious about a lot of things, and I've heard a lot of your conversations, and I've noticed that you are curious about things, and you're probably like, yeah, I'm curious about things. I'm a human. I've been trying to learn things my whole life since the day I was born. Of course there's things I'm curious about. I thought we were going to talk about school. This is actually one of the habits of success, and it's actually something that successful people are very, very good at. I'll tell you that successful people are probably more curious than people who are not successful. So I've been reading a bunch of Curious George books, and I see that he gets into like all kinds of trouble, right? Every single one has the same theme, but I don't know if you've noticed this before. If you think back through some of your Curious George readings, at the end of each book, he uses the knowledge that he learned to save the day, right? He always saves the day at the end of the book. I just want to start sparking some conversations today and just find out, what are you curious about? You can ask about anything, keep the topics appropriate, but let me get you started a little bit this morning. For example, my brothers and I used to sit around for hours when we were kids on a road trip or other times and just tell each other weird things that we're wondering about and just try and like one up each other, right? And we'd be like, here's a good one. Who invented the name for bread? Like, everybody always talks about how people started to domesticate wheat and grind it and make bread, and this is like a part of history. But who started calling it bread and why? Like, where did that come from? And then as we started exploring those weird questions, the other one we always like went off on was animals. Like, who named these animals, right? Their Latin names, which we can't even say, kind of make sense. But they're English names, like giraffe. Where does that even come from? Like, I wonder, like, what's the root of that? That's a strange thing. And as we started to do that, we started wondering about other things, and we started figuring out how things around us worked, right? And my brain loves figuring out how things work. For example, one of my brothers might say something like, who invented a pencil? And like, I wonder what life was like before the pencil. What did people have to write with back then? And then another brother might say, well, remember last year when we were like writing all over the sidewalk with that chunk of charcoal we found? Maybe they just did stuff like that. And then another brother would say, I think I can look at a pencil and tell you why they invented a pencil. And the rest of us would be like, what are you talking about? And they said, well, you said you wonder who invented the pencil and why. Well, I think I can figure it out just by looking at it, because what I have here is a soft piece in the middle that can write. But last week in class, my friend and I took a pencil apart and we tried to write with just the lead, and it kept breaking. It didn't work at all. So we ended up throwing that pencil away, and unfortunately we got in trouble because we were just messing around in class. But we did learn that like that, and I think I know what they did. I think they had a soft thing that they wanted to write with, which was lead, and then they just drilled a hole in some wood and put it inside the wood because that would make it stronger. So I don't think the wood actually helps you write at all. I think the wood is there to make it stronger. And we'd wonder about these things, and we would try and develop things and figure out what made things work. And that would develop that part of our brain that becomes more curious and tries to figure things out and tries to solve problems. So your topic for this morning, it can be any of those things. It can be as random as you want. Probably the more random, the better, because if you're a very, very curious person, you'll probably be a really successful person, right? So here's your question. I'll put it up on the screen. But what are you curious about? Like I said, keep it appropriate, right? If you have a question and you think it might be inappropriate, it's still probably okay to be curious about, but maybe ask an adult like your mom or your dad or your mentor some other time. But for classroom purposes, think of some other things. What are you curious about?